All right, word up. Let's update the trophy count real quick. And we'll be ready to hop right in. Not going to waste any time on this particular beautiful Sunday afternoon stream. All right, trophy count is accurate, and we are right back into the platinum run. Just FYI, I'll give you guys kind of a breakdown of where I'm at. Crap, that's not what I meant to do. We are currently in the middle of episode 5. So off stream last night and this morning, or actually this morning, I didn't play anymore last night after I stopped streaming. I played for about 2 hours this morning, and I was able to finish episode 3 and 4. Both of those were pretty quick episodes. So we're going to move right on and get straight into episode 5. So yeah, here we go. I just came to a location. There's some kind of an anomaly here. There's clearly like chiralium floating up towards the sky. By the way, if you're just joining the stream, make sure you click the like button. That definitely helps me out in the algorithm. Also, more than welcome to say what's up in chat. I love to chat with viewers. Definitely keeps things a little more interesting, but if you want to lurk, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, so Sam is seeing himself inside of this. Is this the gate opening up? I wonder if this is a new gate. Oh, that is apparently not what that is. What it... Oh, dude. Yo, I just got yanked into the chiralium wall. That's pretty insane. All right, we're just going to pretend like that didn't just happen. What are we doing here? And why does this look like... why does this look like Paris in Expedition 33? Okay. We got chiralium covered dirt bike riders. Riding Hondas, specifically. Where'd they get dirt bikes? I want a dirt bike. How come I don't get to ride a dirt bike, but these dudes do? I got to ride that stupid slow trike. Yo, dude, that looks awesome. Why was he handcuffed? Is this Solid Snake? I mean, obviously it's not Solid Snake, but you know what I'm talking about. I think it is. I think this is where we get to see Solid Snake. When he doesn't have the headband on yet, but I'm pretty sure that's the dude. Is he gonna? Is this where he puts the headband on? And that's clearly Tarman's son, right? Yes. Bro, the fact that they didn't have David Hayter voice that guy is forever gonna hurt my feelings. You can't convince me that's not Solid Snake, dude. That does look dope, though. Who is that guy, though? It seems like it's Tarman's son, because he looks like the same guy. But I don't know. I could be wrong. And if you know, please don't tell me. Whoa. doing? Where are we? Find the mysterious man. Is that all my stuff? Why is all my stuff on the ground? I guess it fell whenever I was pulled through the wall. Oh man, I have no idea. Yeah, this is nuts. Look how cool this looks, though. Not safe. Oh, the fire falling? What is this? A tar can. Oh, that's that new thing that I unlocked. Holy crap, those things are huge, dude. Oh. That's not good. Okay. Let's put this tar cannon down. Equip. I'm gonna place that. I thought I could put it on the ground. Oh yeah, deploy. Put that right there. Let's nail that dude. As well as that dude. Dude, that is awesome. Check that out. It looks like somebody died. Huh. Okay. That was kind of stupid easy. Yeah, that tar cannon is pretty sick though. Warrior assault rifle. Let's grab that. Let's see what that's all about. I'm gonna equip that. Oh, dude, it's got like a reticle on it. Oh, I might need the tar cannon to put the fire out. Is that what I have to do? Because it said something about using it for fire suppression, right? Let's test this out. Pick up tar cannon. I'm gonna run over there and see. Oh, it did. Oh, snap. Get him. Sucker. Bro, this thing is dope. Oh snap. Are these guys bad guys? What are those dudes? Alright. Those two are down. We have more? Somebody just spotted me, didn't they? Oh, it was that guy. Running. Oh, you douchebag. I scared. I ain't never scared. Where's he at? Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, how much does it take to kill this guy? There we go. Oh, come on. What'd he say? I missed the subtitles. Sounded like he might have said, "Who is he?" Bro, I'm wondering the same thing about you. Okay. Guy's checking his watch. Watch doesn't work. I feel like every little detail in this game matters. Okay. So what's the deal with the headband? It seems like the headband does something. Because both times when he put it on, lightning flashed and him and his buddies turned to skulls, right? Was that how that happened? Because it seems like that was how that happened.
Wait, are they trying to lay a trap for us? The order deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
I ain't scared of these bulls. Where am I going? Am I just supposed to kill these dudes? Maybe I am. Okay, let me drop this freaking cannon. Well, I can drop that. Offload. Transporter boots, battle skeleton, tar cannon. Offload that as well. Alright, we're good. Cool. Now I've got more room to pick up important stuff like a blood bag. I think they know I'm in here. They definitely know I'm in here.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
Shut up, doll man. One. Two. Whoa, what is that? What world was that? Whatever it was cool. And I know it was trying to kill me, but that was pretty awesome. Okay. Let's see. That one. It seems like the main guy doesn't. You know what? Let's switch over to the snipey. Little snipey snipe. The flap! Find the Dome piece, bro. Where are these fools?
He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower.
Tower. Like that tower? I see him up there. Why you hiding out, homie? Ooh. You lucky little turd, dude. You were about to catch it. Ooh. Bro was about to get rocked and he freaking knew it. That's crazy. Bro was about to get rocked so hard. Shut up, Lou. You're dead anyways. Doesn't matter. Got him. Got him again. Why are headshots not killing them? Whoa! Okay. The guy I want is over here. Got him. You dead? That might have killed him.
He's too quick. Must have gone up to the roof.
What roof? Like this roof?
Sam, might it be worth getting up close and personal with them? Keeping your distance may only make it easier for them to target you. Maybe there's a way to infiltrate that building they've garrisoned.
You're the one that told me to. Let's eat a crypto buy it. There we go. We'll grab another one. And we're also going to grab that blood bag. Is this the building he's talking about? Bro, I don't see where these dudes are. They just disappeared. I don't understand. Oh, it's saying they're over there. Ah, come on, dude. Oh, he's not dead? Now he is. Gotta line up a shot. Alright, he's dead. Ow. blood grenade. We're gonna... Oh, they're in the other building. Nicholas. Alright, let's switch back to the sniper. Let's pop off the dudes that are with him. No Diddy on that one, by the way. Yo, that's crazy. What did he just do? Where's he at? Ow! I got one shot. Come on. Oh, I blew that bad. God. All right, let's double jump it. Ugh. Oh no! That wasn't the best way to do it, but hey, it worked. We survived. So let's offload that. We're gonna switch back to the shotgun, and we're gonna cap this dude. And this dude. Oh god. I really need a gun. Why is nobody dropping guns, bro? Okay. Dump that. And equip that. What? Where'd you go now, homie? Dead.
Did he say nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
Well, the subtitle said he said Nirvana. Whoa! Looked away for 2 seconds and I got exploded? Oh, more meteors coming from the sky. Okay. Oh, more again. All right. By the way, if you're joining the stream, welcome, welcome. If you wouldn't mind throwing a like up there for me, that would help me out a lot. Also, let YouTube know that people are liking the stream, so I would appreciate that. All right, what are we doing here? We got rats. They're eating what looks like a sarcophagus of some sort. And now the mech is eating it. Okay. What is that, though?
It's her, isn't it? The girl from before?
What girl?
I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan, huh?
What girl? Is there like a girl that I missed something about? Also, no chance I'd be taking a dead body back to my ship. Did he say Nirvana? All right, we popped another trophy. So there's that. All right, so that's trophy number 15. Over real quick. Boom. All right. We're at 15 of 55. Not too much further to go, boys. Ooh, episode 6, Chrysalis. Oh, no. Chrysalis implies that something is growing inside of that sarcophagus. I thought it was a sarcophagus. It's a chrysalis. Oh, crap, dude. This is not going to be good. Homie's cutting it open. Meanwhile, Fragile's over there with the hands on her face. Oh, gross. Oh, is it healing? Nah, something's happening in there, dude. She's changing into something. An octopus? Is that like suction cups for a tentacle? So what's happening to her? What happened to Lou? Oh. Yo, this is wild. Is that like a hair? Pull it out? Oh no. It inked her. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Holy crap.
You look better already. That's a relief. While you
Okay.
were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it, come to the room next door. Don't push yourself. Take your time.
All right. We did a thing. I can customize my look a little more. I probably unlocked a patch of some sort. Or a new camo. I kind of like that. That one's kind of dope. Nothing else. Nothing else. We'll put these back on. We'll put my Why Me hat back on backwards. All right, cool. All right, let's energy up. Need a crypto biote. Go back. All right, we got Dollman to talk to. See what he wants.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep.
Bro, my boy always tosses and turns in his sleep.
I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Let me shower first, actually, so he doesn't... I'd hate to waste another freaking thing on him saying, oh, you should probably get a shower. What? Oh, crap. What did I do?
just can't stop thinking about that place. It was filled with the spirits of the dead, a vast number, beyond counting. And the man who attacked us without any explanation, I don't have any idea who he is. Do you? It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different. Perhaps we'll be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, we've showered, we've slept, we have done everything there is to do. So now we're going to go to the next room. Oh, she's floating now? We're just going to pretend like that's normal. I don't like it. Homegirl's in a chrysalis, bro.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the chrysaloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tail-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tail-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place.
Oh, it was her.
After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. I tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I mean her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
All right, going back to the surface.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory.
I did?
Where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side. You remember all that excitement, yes? Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Fair enough.
we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tar fall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least.
Okay.
Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. And if we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat
I gotta
and
sneak.
secure the cargo without alerting them if possible.
Huh.
I implore you to take on this main order, Sam, and soon.
Well, all right. Let's check and see my private locker. Oh, there's my private locker. Okay. Headache pills? I lost that? Don't remember losing that. Oh, I was carrying all of that and it just popped off, I guess. No, because there's my boots. Why are my boots on my back? And a blood grenade. I'm gonna put that on the boot clip. I don't know why that was on my back. Let's put that in the grenade pouch. Okay. I don't need 8,000 assault rifles. I'll take that and put it in the utility pouch. Can I fit more than one in the utility pouch? How many of those can I fit in there? Interesting. Okay. I don't think anything else. By the way, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. If you would click that like button, you'd help me out greatly. That tells the YouTube algorithm that you like the content and that other people might like it as well. So it would definitely help me grow. And as a small channel, growth is obviously very important. So, you know, asking for a slight favor. But yeah, sit back, relax. If you want to chat, you're more than welcome, or you can just lurk. Either one is fine with me. Why does it look like... All right, staff at the Northern Environmental Observatory have seen the brigands carrying weapons into their base to the west. The cache is said to include dangerous explosives, retrieve all of the weapons and weapons sets, and burrowing bombs from the brigands to keep the Northern Environmental Observatory safe. Okay. Oh, I got 40. What's the new thing? Yeah, I don't really care about that. I never use the carrier unless I absolutely have to. I gotta pee real quick. I'm gonna hit the pee break. Leave that up for you guys. While I run Tinkle. I'll BRB, guys. Okay. I'm back. Get a piece of gum real quick. Oh. Cut off. All right. I'm at 15 trophies now, right? Yeah. And I'm also in chapter 6. Yep. Chrysalis. Yeah, screw it. We'll take this. Okay. Yeah, this is nowhere near as good as the bike. Oh, crap. They saw me. That's not good. I didn't realize I was that close. Let's drop back and take a breather. We got a bike over here. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Ooh, special beer. Alright, let's go over here. Hey, football villain. What's up, bud? Thanks for the good luck, man. I appreciate that. It seems to be a long one. The first one was fairly long as well. But I'm currently about like 20 hours in and I'm only on chapter 5. Chapter 6. Alright. So we're looking for... There's like a... something. Weapon set. Okay, that's 1 of 3. And I've got to sneak in here. Apparently these guys will like detonate a bomb if I don't. Like if I try and just go in guns blazing. I got to be like extra careful. Crap. He would be coming right at me, dude. Like I was going to try and sneak over there. I'm actually trying to platinum High on Life in WRC 7. I know High on Life. I actually have the platinum for that, I believe. I think I got it like a year ago. It's been a little while. Where's that at? There it is. Yeah. I did not do the DLC though, actually. And they're all hidden trophies. That game is wild. I don't know what WRC7 is though. What is WRC7? I can't tell if that dude is facing me or not. I don't think he is, so I'm gonna try and sneak over here and choke that dude out. WRC7 is a racing game. Oh, is it Rallycross? If so, I think I know the game you're talking about. Okay. I need to get... Okay. All three of the things that I need are in this direction. Oh god. Am I spotted? I think I'm spotted. Oh crap. Crap. I gotta hide. I really gotta hide. Screwed up. It's a rally game. Okay. I thought it was. Yeah. I like sim racers, man. Like I've got I have GT7 and I have a wheel and like a cheap rig. I got like one of the fold up rigs and then I've got a VR headset that I play on. So nothing too serious, but it's good enough for me. It gets the job done for what I want to do with it. Hang on, my daughter's asking something. What? Stay in the front yard, yes. Okay. Ah, crap. He woke the other dudes up, didn't he? Oh, God. Oh, I messed that up bad. Oh, it worked. 82 plats is nice. That's nice. Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, I've been playing in platinum games since like 08 or 09, I think, is my first one, Resident Evil 5. So it's been off and on for a long time. Whoops. Get down. Okay. It's fine, Adeline. All right, let's see. I gotta take this dude out. How many plats do you have, bro? All right, that one is done. There's two more that I'm missing. There's one down there. Is the other one like above me or something? Ah, there it is. And there's a guy up there. I have to be very careful when rounding this corner. Are they seeing me? Like, I don't understand what that yellow is. Is that just letting me know that there's guys in that direction? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get up there. Get him. There we go. Sick. Okay. Sounds like there's a dude riding around on a vehicle of some sort. But I don't know where that vehicle is. Oh, crap. Crap. Oh, my God. Don't come upstairs. Don't come upstairs. Don't come upstairs. They're coming upstairs. Oh, God. Oh, God. This isn't good. Get out of there. I can't tell where they're at. This is super not good. How did they know where I was? No. Don't see me. Oh. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Oh, God. Get him. Die, dude. Die. I don't know if that was good enough to... Nope, it was not. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is not a problem. Not a problem at all. Holy crap. Oh, no. This is perfectly okay. All right, we got the 3 things. Let's get up out of here.
The last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make
Run. Oh, that's not good. He's shooting the boxes. Ugh. This is stressing me out, I'm not gonna lie. Also, the fact that I have a bomb strapped to my back and I hear beeping is also stressing me out because I have no idea if this thing's gonna explode on me. We got this. What happened? Oh, does that mean I got away? I think that's what that means. Pretty sweet. All right. I don't remember where I'm going anymore. There we go. Just gonna drive over this rock. Or not. Oh no. No. Ah, there we go. I forgot I can jump. I thought I got stuck. I mean, these boxes are already trash, so what does it matter if I mess them up a little bit more by bouncing around? 170, dude. Holy cow. What's your favorite one that you have so far? Like, if you could go back and do it again, what game would it be? Could be a story game, online, like just overall platinum experience. Which one was your favorite one? All right, deliver and report. 5%. Yes. Oh, thanks for the sub, dude. I just noticed you did that 9 minutes ago. My bad. Like hardest or fun or most rewarding, whichever you want to go with. I mean, whichever one is like, man, that was my top platinum out of all the ones I've done. What would you say it is?
Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul.
Like number 1 of 1. Wow. 5% or less, and it's exactly 5% to get the S rank. That is wild.
You have accomplished so much.
What is that?
Only you could
Guidepost?
We want you to have this data as thanks.
Walk a path often enough, you won't need directions. Oh. It's a light? Huh. NASCAR the game inside line on PS3 is one of my faves because I enjoy those games and the inside highlight challenges were a pain. Neverwinter is one that's insane because it's on PS4 and it's an MMORPG with a live auction house. I played Neverwinter for a brief time. I actually had a pet hawk on there that I named Tony. And I just thought it was funny that I had Tony Hawk. That was like it was either in beta or it might have been like at launch, but it was one or the other. The game was brand new. And I played it for a brief time because I used to play Neverwinter Nights on PC back in the day.
We've increased your allocation of materials.
But With Neverwinter, are you a D&D fan, or did you just get into the game somehow? I've done Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS4 and Red Dead Redemption 1 PS3 and PS4. GTA 4 on PS3. Bro, don't get me started on GTA 4 on PS3. Me and a buddy, let me just show you this because I'm still pissed. Me and a buddy years ago went back to try and get the GTA 4 trophy, which is, should be right around here somewhere. No. It was pre-PS4 days, so it would have been PS3. Probably right around here. Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm proud of that one. That one took a while. GTA 4, GTA 4. Where the heck is it? There it is. So I was going through the single player on my own because those are fairly easy. I mean, you know as well as I do, there's not really a whole lot to do. Like my friends all like me above 90%. That's not incredibly difficult. Finished the story in less than 30 hours. Again, not incredibly difficult. The multiplayer trophies were the ones. So the fly the coop, and then was that the last one? I think it was just fly the coop. We tried that for hours and hours and hours and hours. And it was just a nightmare. Couldn't get it. Same as username here makes it easy to search it. Okay. So you're, let me look and see what you got going on. How do I do that? Here. Oh, whoops. Search for player. FOOTBALL. VILLAN 56. Is that you? Yep. Yeah, going, bro. Jealous of your NCAA 12 football, man. I'm at 96% and can't do it because of the 2 online trophies, no lie. Yeah, I got that like right when it came out, I want to say. Outriders. Okay, that's a good one. We both have PS3 edition of Minecraft. Dude, Life is Strange True Colors. I looked at that. I was just looking for like an easy platinum, like something I could do that I didn't really have to like focus a whole lot of time on. I loved that game, dude. Like that game was fantastic. I did not expect it to be that great, but man, it was amazing. Yeah, like I thought that game was going to suck whenever I first got it, and then it wound up being one of the better games I played last year. I got that platinum like last year, so yeah, you got yours about a year before me. College football. I gave up on college football. I wasn't a big fan, honestly. High on Life, Red Dead 2. I think most of what I'm missing for Red Dead 2 is going to be the online stuff. Yeah. I didn't finish the hunts either. The hunts were getting on my nerves. Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, dude, you got to get Miles Morales, man. If you're a NCAA 25 was honestly great in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like the same old recipe that they've always used, you know? Like it didn't, to me, they don't change up any of the NCAA or Madden games ever. And it just constantly feels like a reskin of the same old game. And that's honestly why I quit playing them. Like if you go through my trophy list, you'll see I used to play Madden like every year. I used to play NCAA every year. And obviously they quit making NCAA, so that was part of the reason that I quit playing it. But also, it just kind of got to a point where it was like, okay, yeah, I take Alabama. It's my favorite team, has been since I was a kid. They take Alabama. I take Alabama to the national championship. You know, I do a couple of other things, and you know, I start a quarterback and play through as him. You know, and then eventually I just get to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm over it. They need to get rid of Ultimate Team. Yeah, I agree. Couldn't agree more. They need to ditch Ultimate Team. That's a big one, and especially any trophies tied to Ultimate Team because it's so RNG, and they know what they're doing. They're trying to pull in, you know, trophy hunters. Okay, well, you want to dominate people in Ultimate Team. Well, how do you do that? You got to have good packs. Well, how do you get good packs? Well, you pay actual real world money. I grew up in upstate New York, so I like Syracuse football, even though we aren't great or anything. That's awesome, dude. I got a couple of buddies that are Syracuse fans. But yeah. So I'm an Alabama fan. I grew up in Alabama. I still live in Alabama. Been here my entire life. And yeah. So I was an Alabama fan back when we sucked. And it looks like we might be headed back in that direction. You got Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. I got the OG Far Cry 3. I don't have the... I started through the Classic Edition and got bored with it. Miss our b-ball days, and we were great. Dude, Syracuse had some great basketball teams over the years. Wait a second. You do have Miles Morales. You don't have the PS5 Miles Morales. Okay. I see now. Destiny 2. Let me show you what my Destiny 2 looks like. Literally this. That's it. Complete a Nightfall strike on Grandmaster difficulty. That's it. Only thing I haven't done. Well, I just never did it. I never attempted it, honestly. Uncharted 3, I started, didn't finish. I got all the other Uncharteds. Fallout 3 started, didn't finish. I got New Vegas. Dude, you got New Vegas. That's a baller move. That was a very trying platinum. The shameful platinum that we both have. My name is Mayo. Don't let me fool you, man. I went through a lot of pain. Oh yeah, dude. Yep. Uncharted 2, Uncharted 1, Modern Warfare. Okay. Skyrim. I've got Skyrim on PS3, and then I just didn't really have the heart to do it multiple times on PS4 or PS5. Farming Simulator. This is one I've wanted to get for years. I actually re-downloaded this game the other day and played it for a few minutes. Yeah, I did the Mayo. Mayo is the only shovelware game that I've ever platinumed. I've never platinumed another shovelware. I've platinumed easy games, but I quit doing shovelware, where it was just like press a button. Like that was the only one I ever did. FS19 and 22 are awesome games, man. You just have to learn it. Yeah, and I did. I mean, I got a decent amount of the trophies, like you know, just random stuff, but I don't know. I just kind of got tired of doing it. There, like, if I'm gonna platinum a game, I want it to be one that I'm actually having fun with. Like Dying Light was another one. I just kind of got to a certain point, and then it was like, all right, I'm just over this. I keep thinking I'll go back to it, but I haven't yet. Borderlands 3, I just did on PS5. I got a video of it on my channel. I need to go back and do the PS4 version because I'm very close. I've got Revive Another Player, which I can do with a second controller. The Slaughterhouses, the Firing Range, completing all the side missions. 2 or more enemies with a sticky grenade. A loyalty package from each manufacturer. Oh, dude, that'll be easy. Bozak Horde on DLC on Dying Light is no joke. I've never even heard of that. What do you have to do? Bozak Horde. What was the hardest part? Probably the gold, right? Complete Bozak's challenges. Yeah, it's got to be the Bozak challenges. Let's see what else. Sims 4. Okay. Need for Speed Payback. That's the one I almost got, isn't it? Yeah. That was 2019. That's exactly the one. Like a trial and it's timed with like zombies chasing you. Okay. Borderlands. So I have the OG Borderlands Platinum for PS3. I never did Red Dead. In fact, I've only got one trophy for that. Is that the PS3 or PS4 version? That's the PS3 version. Okay, I think I've got more trophies on the PS4. Borderlands 1 is a great game. Fantastic game. God of War, don't have. Call of Duty World War II, Fortnite. Bro, if you had that one, I was about to give you some major props. I do need to play Red Dead Redemption 1. I've never beaten it. Like, never. And it's sad, I know. I have Borderlands 2 on PS3. I don't have the PS4 version platinumed. Ghost Recon Wildlands. I actually had a lot of fun playing this game. I don't know why I never went back and platinumed it. I need to do that one too. Just Cause 3, Fallout 4 I've got on PS4 and PS5. Oh, you not only platinum, you go for 100% on them, don't you? It looks like a lot of them, like you're getting not only the platinum, but also the DLC. Infamous First Light. Why does it say I played First Light? I don't think I played First Light. Maybe I did? Wildlands was your first platinum. That's awesome, dude. Mine was a little bit further back. That was NCAA Football 12. Dude, what are you missing here? Let's see what you're missing. My 2 cents? Aw, dude. Yeah, that sucks so bad. So the trophies, the online trophies. That's like the easiest trophy to get too. Oh man, bro, both of those are so stupid easy and you can't get them because the servers are down. But you did everything else that it takes. Literally everything else. Oh man, that's gotta hurt, dude. I've got a couple like that. Let's see, Skyrim, GTA 4, Modern Warfare 3, Rage. Rage was a great game. It was so underrated, man. I keep saying I'm gonna go and play Rage 2, and I just haven't done it. But that was actually like my third platinum I ever got. So if I'm not mistaken, my first was, or I know my first was Resident Evil. My second was Borderlands 1. And I think my third was actually Rage. The date would have been in 2011. Yeah. 10/18. LA Noire might have been before it. 10/6. So it was 12 days before Rage. Apparently I went on a little tear there and got a couple of plats in a row. Okay. I knew LA Noire was like close to that. I just didn't realize it was that close. Black Ops, we both have. Modern Warfare 2. You got a lot of Call of Duty platinums. Infamous, Outriders, Rogue Company. I've never even heard of that. Another farming simulator, Zombie Ride 3. I've never heard of. More Call of Duties. Monster Energy Supercross. That one was fun. Dead Island Riptide. The Crew 2, Sonic Forces, Street Outlaws, Valentino Rossi, X Defiant, MotoGP 17, WRC 6, The Bunker, MotoGP 23. I'm seeing a theme here. It seems like you really like racing games. Heavy Rain, Middle Earth Shadow of War. Okay. That's impressive. The Jumping Burger. Ride, Killing Floor 2, Life is Strange 2 Colors. Yep. I want to get I do play a lot of racing games. Look at Madden 12. I got screwed there all online as well. Rogue Company is like a third-person shooter online game. I do a lot of racing games. Jumping Burger is an easy plat. Okay. Lost Legacy, Life is Strange 2. I keep saying I'm going to go back and get the other Life is Strange trophies, but I haven't done it. I really want to, though. NASCAR, Ice Age, Peppa Pig, Ice Age, SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I've heard this one is actually really good. Like, there's a lot of people that talk about getting that one online. Santa's Monster Shootout. What? Dude, if that's half as good as it sounds, what do you have to do for that? Get the revolver. Get the shotgun. Okay. You just murder people as Santa. Life is Strange 2 is amazing. Literally, you'll be blown away. Check out Santa's Monster Shootout. You'll laugh. I mean, just looking at the trophies, Lucky Beggar, kill 100 enemies. Like a few dollars. It's hilarious. I mean, it sounds funny. I might have to do that one off stream. Raiders. Dude, holy crap, man. Oh, you got NCAA Football 11. What is this one? Road to Glory mode. Infamous. Astros Playroom. That's one I need to get. I haven't played any of the Astro games. Tiny Tina's I haven't played. That's the only Borderlands game to my knowledge that I'm missing, other than like the Tales from the Borderlands. Why does it not? See, okay, so I did play the beta because it doesn't show me actually ever playing the base game, so it must have been the beta that I played. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh, that's a great trophy name. Madden NFL 11. 3-on-3, Tom Clancy. Dude. Car Mechanic Simulator. I thought about getting one of these and trying for the platinum, so it's kind of cool to see that somebody else did it. Batman, Friday the 13th. Okay. Motorstorm Apocalypse, Wolfenstein. Now that one's impressive. Is that the hard one that everybody goes for with the Mein Leben trophy or whatever, or is that Wolfenstein 2? Wow, you got all the NASCAR series. That's crazy, dude. Tony Stewart Sprint Car Racing. That seems like it would be a very obscure one. Like, that's just... It's the easy one for Wolfenstein. Heat Led, Battlefield 5. Dude, more NASCAR. Speaking of NASCAR, have you seen that video where the dude's like, he's tailgating in a NASCAR race and he's like hammered drunk. he's like, they're going real fast and real left, son. Dude, that guy is my favorite person in the entire world. That guy's my spirit animal, dude. They're going real fast and real left. Went to Dega 2 years ago. Nice, dude. I've lived in Alabama my entire life. I've driven by the Speedway. I've never been. In fact, I've driven by the Speedway multiple times. I just drove by it a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, my dad likes to go to the races. He goes to Atlanta sometimes. And then my wife has been to Talladega a few times in her life. It's wild. You got to go. Yeah. My wife keeps telling me I need to go. I've just never done it. Like, when it comes to sporting events, I like to go to college football games. I like to go to NFL games. I like to go to hockey games. But I've never been to a college or NBA game. Basketball game, that is. I've been to Alabama and Auburn games. I don't think I've ever been to any other college football games. I've seen the Saints play at multiple stadiums around the country. I'm a big Saints fan. And then I've seen like minor league hockey. I used to live in Huntsville, Alabama, and they had the Huntsville Havoc up there. And I got to see them a couple of times. I'll be at Syracuse versus Tennessee for the beginning of the season for college. It's in Atlanta. I used to like the Saints when they had Breeze. Yeah, it's been rough since he left. Honestly, it's pretty tough. If I actually drop down that green screen behind me, you can't see it, but there's a green screen behind me. If I drop that down, you can actually see my Drew Brees. I got like 2 plaques over there. In fact, I can show you real quick. That's disappointing. There's a huge glare and you can't see him anyways. That was when Drew Brees, the one with the glare on it, you can't see, is when Drew Brees broke the passing record, and then over there it's just in the edge of the frame right there. That's a shot of the Super Bowl game. Oh, dude, New Orleans, man, it was tough sledding there for a while, man. Drew Brees should have won. He should have won the Super Bowl, or at least gone to the Super Bowl more than once. There's no reason he only got one, other than it just seems that the refs didn't want to allow New Orleans to go, for whatever reason. And I think the year that we got screwed on the LA game with the Rams, I think the reason for that was you had a new franchise, and because it was like, what, LA was like 2 years old, coming from St. Louis to Los Angeles. So I think that you had a fairly new franchise, and they wanted to bring the fandom in. And the best way to do that is to have a fantastic season. And, they let them get to the Super Bowl, even though they shouldn't have. It frustrates me to no end. Now, I think it was the year after that or the year before, on the missed tackle. I forgot who that corner was that ducked his head instead of keeping his head up. All he had to do was tackle the dude. There was no time left on the clock. If you just wrap the dude up and just wait until your teammates get there to help you, like, it's game over. Like nothing happens, but instead he ducks his head and goes to lower the boom on the dude for whatever idiotic reason and lets the guy run by him. Yeah, the Vikings game. It hurt so bad that year. I mean, that one, you can't blame the refs for that one. That wasn't the refs. That was 100% on that one corner. And I say the corner, I mean, realistically, and this could even be said for the Rams game too. I've always been a believer, if you're close enough, if the score is close enough that either A, the refs, or B, one play can determine the outcome of the game, your team didn't do their job well enough. Right? Like if you really want to be elite, you have to beat people decisively. And I just think that the Saints didn't do it, man. It sucks. I hate it. It hurts my feelings every time I think about it. I feel bad for Drew. I feel like Breeze really should have had more dubs, but here we are. He didn't. Hang on, my wife's calling me real quick. Let me grab this.
Useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy.
All right, I'm back. I mean, if there's 3 teams I want to see do good, it's the Saints, Lions, and Bills. I can't talk. I like watching the Bills. Josh Allen's fun to watch, man. He's a fun QB to see. Those 3 franchises deserve so much better. I don't like the Lions, but to be fair, I didn't like the Lions. Well, I take that back. I like the Lions now more than I did when Stafford was there. I hated him when Stafford was there. I still don't like Stafford. They've been so bad for so long, man. Yeah, they really have. But I don't like Stafford. In fact, I was at a Saints game. It was a Monday Night Football game back in like 2016, maybe. Might have been 15. But it was the Saints and the Lions, and Calvin Johnson went off for like, God, dude, he probably caught like 3 or 4 touchdowns. It was crazy. And they wound up beating the Saints. It was a shootout, and the Saints lost. Yeah, I'd prefer the Lions to the Vikings for sure. All right, so the Green Bay thing. You can't see this one, even like I'd have to pick up my camera and point it, but way over there across the room is a Brett Favre Super Bowl plaque. I was a Brett Favre fan as a kid. I've always been a Saints fan, but the Saints were trash, as you know they traditionally have been. And Brett Favre was I like picked a, you know, as a kid, like I wanted to see people win, so I still was a Saints fan first, but I had a bandwagon team when my Saints sucked or didn't stand a chance, and so I was a Favre fan, and Favre was my dude. So I've got a Favre jersey and a Super Bowl pick with a Super Bowl game coin. Like, it's not a real game coin, but it's a replica game coin from the Super Bowl. I actually like Donovan McNabb when he went to Syracuse, so that's who I rooted for, even though he was in a crappy Philly. Yeah, McNabb was kind of baller. I hated to see him. Where did he go when he left Philly? I think he went to the Washington, right? Redskins? I think that was where he was, because if I'm not mistaken, Vic had gone to the Eagles, and they had like epic showdowns for like a couple of seasons. Yeah, I thought I remembered that. What am I doing here? Oh. Yeah, he was struggling there in Washington. He was definitely getting older. He made it like 1 season or 2 seasons before they drafted RG3, I think. Was RG3 who replaced him?
Stop it.
Who the heck is that? Oh, well, there's Rainy. There's Fragile. Who is she? Oh, that's the girl. I found this girl in a chrysalis a minute ago. Her name is Tomorrow. Elle Fanning. Is that like Dakota Fanning?
But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look up Elle Fanning.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle. You must be tired, Sam.
Yeah, Dakota is the older sister of Elle. They're sisters. Huh. That's interesting. Never knew that. I didn't know Dakota Fanning had a sister. Let me ask one more question. I have a YouTube channel myself, and what capture card and stuff are you using for that? It looks good. I'm using the Elgato. Hang on. It's like a 4K something or another. Elgato. I think it just might be the 4KX. Yeah. Like $250 on Amazon. It's an external capture card. I've had it for a couple of years. I used to have one that hooked directly, like it was a PCI capture card, and I didn't have the PCI slots in my new PC, so I had to go get an external one. What I wanted was one that had low latency time, so that I was actually able to stream without having to figure out the exact latency, because that would have been a nightmare, right? If I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, check this out, and then something's happening on the screen, but as I'm saying it, it doesn't happen on the screen until, 2 seconds later. That would be a nightmare. So instead what I went for was the low latency, or no latency, really. I mean, this thing is like, I'm pressing X right now, or I press triangle, sorry. And so the latency is non-existent. What kind of YouTube channel do you have? Yeah, it's like the 4K 60, I think is what it's called.
I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
Environmental Observatory. Got it. It's a lot of everything, honestly. So this is actually my second YouTube channel that I've done. My last one, I started doing trophies content, but it was like instructional how to get trophies. Like, it was like, hey, here's how you get this one trophy in this one game, and more like tutorial type stuff. And that was fun for a bit. And while I was making those videos, one day I came across Fallout 76, and I kind of fell in love with it. Like, I was making tutorials for it, and then the next thing I knew, I just kind of became a Fallout 76 channel. And that became a problem because I got flooded with Fallout 76 fans who loved my channel, but they got mad if I played anything other than Fallout 76, and they would spam dislike all my videos that weren't Fallout 76. And so I got kind of pissed about it, and I was like, you know what, dude? If you guys are going to be dicks about it, to the point where I can't even play another game, like, I gave up on it. So I deleted the channel. I had like 6,000, not quite 6. I had like 5,700 subs, somewhere in there, whenever I quit it. First, I deleted all the videos, and so I had 0 videos on it for about a year, and then about a month ago, I actually deleted the entire channel. So it's gone. So that's why my handle on this channel is actually Real Delta Don't Swim, is because just at Delta Don't Swim was my old channel. So yeah, it was kind of sad, but I mean, I had to do it, man. Because I'm honestly, and no hate to Fallout 76, like that video or that game, and that audience took me from like 300 subs all the way up to 5,700. But it just got to where it was too much. Like, I've always been a variety gamer. Like, I like to play multiple types of games, and if I can't do that, like, I'm miserable. I'm not a one game Andy. Like, I can't sit here and play the same game all day every day for 5 years or a year even. Like, usually by the time I get the platinum on a game, like, I'm ready to be done with it. So yeah, exactly. You're a platinum gamer. You get it, man. Like, you completely understand. Like, I want to platinum a game and then go play something else and platinum it. I have my fun with a game, and then I'll just move on. And that's what I like about doing a platinum channel, is I can platinum a game, make a video on it, and then I don't ever have to play that game again if I don't want to. If I want to come back and platinum it again later, I can, on like a different version of it or something. So
Please don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it.
honestly, when you platinum a game, that's about the time you're sick of it, Dude, it is. It really is. Like, there's some games that I'm just like, this can't end fast enough. Borderlands 3 was one of those. I went for 100% on Borderlands. And towards the end of it, I was just like, man, I'm done. I want to be done so bad. And, I mean, it's not to say it was a bad game. It was a great game. But it started to wear on me over time. Elgato 4K, I need to get it, man. Do I need a laptop with it? I have one, but it's so bad. I mean, you might want to check the minimum specs for it. So what I use the Elgato. I do have a pretty beefy PC, but I'm also using it to edit videos. So like and I say it's pretty beefy. It's currently about 4 years old. I got it in 2021. I'm starting to see signs of it slowing down, but it's still able to do what I need it to do right now. So I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off because I spent a lot of money on that freaking computer. But it's got like a 3090 in it. Well, 3090s are kind of old hat, so it's just kind of waiting on it to break down. But when it eventually does break down, which it will, I'll replace it.
Hi, Sam.
So with your PC specs, you can actually, there's a way to do it. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Like you right click somewhere on it. Hang on, let me see if I can figure it out. No. You should be able to Google. Hang on, let me Google it and see. All right, right click the Windows Start icon on the bottom menu. Okay, select System from the menu. There it is. Yeah. Okay. So if you right click like the Windows icon, if you're on Windows 11, you can go to System, and then it shows you like how much storage you have, what your graphics card is, assuming you have a graphics card, how much RAM you have, and then it'll even show you your processor. So I've got like a 3090. I've got 64 gigs of RAM, and I've got an 11th gen Intel Core i9 11900K, 11900K, whatever. So like I can see all that. You'll want to kind of compare that to what the minimum specs are to run the Elgato software. It's like a Dell i3 7th gen laptop. Haha. Inspiron 15 3000 series. Okay. Ugh. I don't know. You can actually also go to Can My PC Run It? I think it's the name of the website. It used to be a website. I'm assuming it still is. I haven't been on there since like 2013 maybe. But back in the day, you could go on there and you could type in like any program, even games, and it'll check your PC specs versus what their requirements are for that particular program or game, and then it'll tell you if your PC is going to be able to run it efficiently. So that was actually how I learned. Man, I'm self-taught when it comes to computers. I just messed around with them until I kind of figured it out. You know, basically everything that I do, from streaming to editing videos, Photoshop, all of it is me just kind of goofing off, having fun, and learning things as I go. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? I think it is. Yeah. Yep.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility. In short, it's time to tackle.
Oh, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you click the like button?
Start by bringing the F2
Just
South
to
distribution
let
center
YouTube
into
know
the
that
network.
this stream doesn't suck. For whatever reason, they don't put my stream in front of people. Like, I don't get impressions until after I stop the stream, for the most part. My thing is, I would do live stream platinum runs, but with the Share Factory, it doesn't show when you earn the trophy. Gotcha. Ah, thanks, dude. Really? Oh, hang on, I need to watch this, I think.
Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
I didn't know that Share Factory didn't do that. That's kind of lame that they don't. Do not submerge. Deliver necrobiotes. Necrobiotes? What's the difference in a necrobiote and a cryptobiote? Okay. I can't submerge it in water, but I've got to go through water to get there. It doesn't look like there's any enemies there. Oh, it's definitely lame. Yeah, I Like it seems like that would be counter to what they would want, but what do I know? Okay, fabricate equipment. I don't think I need any of that. Cargo management, customize look. I think I'm good. It's just so limited. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the first time I ever streamed on Twitch back in the day was through there. Through the... I don't know if they called it Share Factory back then or not. But yeah. Yeah. So Elgato, it doesn't matter what you're hooking up. Like I could hook my... It's just a capture card. Like I could technically hook one PC up to another PC and just record the screen of the first PC. So it's got an input HDMI and an output HDMI. Actually... Yeah. So what I do, you run the PS5 into the capture card via HDMI, and then via HDMI out of the capture card into the back of my monitor, or you could do a TV if you wanted to. And then it connects via USB to my computer, and then it feeds all the footage and whatnot to the computer. So again, it shouldn't be too taxing on your system, I wouldn't think. So it just kind of depends on like how old your system is. But I mean, if you've already got a YouTube channel and you're able to edit videos and stuff, I would think that you should be good. Oh crap, there's freaking BTs here. That's fantastic. But I would think that you should be able to record using your PC. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert. Oh. You're not getting me, buddy. Oh, God. Oh, another one. Ah! Bro, these dudes are everywhere. And what camera am I using? This camera is a... Oh, God. I don't know. I got this one off of Amazon like years ago. So my old Fallout channel, I was actually making money off of. Like I was monetized, and I was getting about $200 a month. But so I bought this camera back when I was making money on YouTube, and I want to say I spent maybe $600. It was a Canon SL2. Yep. Canon Rebel SL2. How do you get monetized? So back then you had to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. It seems like recently YouTube changed it to, and this is just based on what I was looking at the other day, if I understand it correctly. Now it seems as though you have to have 500 subs instead of 1,000, so that's a little bit easier to hit, and 3,000 watch hours instead of 4,000, so again a little bit easier to hit. So it seems as though they made it easier to get monetized these days. That really sucks. The water just rose because of the rain, and now it's going to be harder for me to cross over to the other side. Dadgummit. Yep. And I can't submerge the package that's on my back, so I got to find a way to get over there without dunking this in the water and ruining it. Some do good, some don't. Yeah, welcome to YouTube, dude. I mean, that's every video I post. Like every now and then I'm like, oh, this one's going to do great. And then I post it and it's complete hot garbage. And then others, like, I'm like, oh, this is going to be trash. And then it winds up doing great. So I don't understand it. There's no rhyme or reason for me to understanding YouTube. But I don't know. You just plug away, put videos out, figure out what people like. Yeah. It's kind of funny though. Like I've noticed over the years, I've got a 6-year-old. She'll be 7 in like less than a month. But she I guess she's seen me do enough YouTube intros and stuff. She has a camera that's not in any way, shape, form, or fashion connected to the internet because I don't let that kid on the internet, man. There's too many creeps out there. Specifically on this particular app that we're on right now. But I better shut up before they ban me or something. But look, there's creeps out there, man, on the internet, any site you use. But she she has this camera and she'll walk around and be like, "Hey guys, so today we're gonna da 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 da," and like she's doing like YouTube intros. It's really funny to me, man. My wife and I were talking about it one day, and I was like, "Where do you think she got that?" And she was like, "She got it from you." Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's do it. So are you still living in New York? Or where are you located? Ah, East Tennessee. Okay. Gotcha. We were just in Tennessee on Wednesday. We went to Nashville and saw. We went for Manchester Orchestra, which is a band that I'm a fan of. My wife and I are both fans, and so we went up to Nashville, stayed with my wife's cousin, and went to see Manchester Orchestra. But Incubus was technically the headliner, so we also saw Incubus while we were there. Towards the Chattanooga area. Okay. Gotcha. Yep. We spent Wednesday night in Nashville and then drove home. Nice little 6-hour drive. Something like that. All right, what do we have? Sticky cannon, a weapon component for the pickup off-roader automatically detects and collects nearby cargo, placing it on the cargo shelf. That's really cool. Heavy machine gun. Automatically fires MP bullets at enemies within range. The type of damage inflicted changes depending on the target. Really? Incubus is a solid band? Yeah, dude, I'll add you. Where are you at? How do I do that again? Friends, search players. Football. Oops. B-I-L-L. It was A-N. Like 5-6, right? Boom. I can't believe you got so many freaking platinums, bro. Like, you have platinumed the crap out of a ton of games, man. If you ever see a game that you need help with, man, let me know. Like, if there's a multiplayer game that, like, you need, if I've got it, and you need, like, somebody to help you farm some trophies or something that you just don't feel like grinding, I don't mind. Yeah, same thing. I think you probably typed it out as I was saying it. That's kind of funny. But yeah, there's been a lot, like, over the years. I used to have a buddy that would grind out trophies with me, and he quit trophy hunting back in like 2015 or 16, and I kept going. World of Outlaws, it's an easy one, easy online. Just need one person. Oh wow, I don't know what World of Outlaws is.
As well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get.
Because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands.
Racing game.
They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared.
So I'm assuming you like RPGs, right? You played Skyrim. Do you like JRPGs as well, or just like the more Western RPGs? Are necrobiotes all that useful?
Just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous. But that's also why we can use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease.
By the way, did you happen to notice the thumbnail for this stream? I'm just curious if you saw it, because I was super stoked about it when I made it, and I don't know if it was something that anyone else appreciated or if it was just me that found it funny. Because I was cracking up as I made this thumbnail for this stream. It might be my favorite thumbnail that I've made. I haven't, but now I see it. Dude, I typed trophy hunting and this is the first thing that I seen. Bro, I posted it, or I was in Photoshop, and like yesterday I did one where I was the baby looking up at Norman Reedus, and so I didn't want to repeat that one. So I was like, what can I do differently? And I was like, ooh, I'll make the baby the platinum trophy, and then I'll make me Norman Reedus. And so I did it, and bro, the entire time I was making that thumbnail, I was just laughing to myself. And then I like FaceTimed my wife because she was downstairs, and I was like, yo, look at this. And like she started laughing. I was like, okay, so it's funny. Anytime, like, I find stupid stuff funny. So like anytime I do something that I myself laugh at, I have to run it by my wife, because every now and then she'll be like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But she actually laughed at that one, so I was like, all right, I've got something here. So I ran with it. But, yeah, do you watch trophy hunting content, like specifically like platinum trophy videos? And if so, who's your favorite platinum trophy YouTuber? Out of curiosity.
So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand. Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists. That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly.
I know that guy from somewhere.
I approached them in peace so we could work it out.
I feel like the actor that did this is somebody that I've seen in something. Every once in a while, if I had to pick one, Use Your Illusion, because he recommended the video I made. Use Your Illusion, or do you mean It's Illusion?
In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't like the other riffraff you find around here.
I didn't know there was a Use Your Illusion.
In fact, working in this facility, if anyone around here deserves to be called a hero, it's you, Sam. I mean, you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway, right now,
It's Illusion. Okay. I was like, dude, there's a new guy that I haven't heard of. Okay. Yeah. So, he recommended a video you made. What video did he recommend? Out of curiosity. Oh, dude, you got videos with way more views than I got. Guides and how-to guide videos for various different games. Post Easter eggs and road to platinum live streams. Look up his Breakpoint video. I think I actually watched that one. It's been a while. So, It's Illusion is probably my most watched platinum YouTuber. What I don't like is like he craps on games all the time that like I actually enjoy. Like he crapped on the GTA 3 Platinum, and that's like one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm like, dude, if you're too young to have been there, your opinion is kind of irrelevant. And I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but like, I was a gamer before GTA 3 came out. So I have the context to understand why GTA 3 is so great. And it's not a nostalgia thing. It has nothing to do with nostalgia. It's everything to do with the fact that of what the gaming landscape was like at the time versus what it was like after that. GTA 3 revolutionized gaming in its entirety. Like, flipped the entire industry on its head. Because before that, nobody... Yeah, you had some open world games, but none of them were the depth and scale that GTA 3 had been. None of them. Like, you had, like, Driver 2 in that exact same genre. And if you play Driver 2 on PS2 versus GTA 3 on PS2, you'll see the vast difference. But from there, you had games like True Crime Streets of LA. You had games like Sleeping Dogs that spawned out of that. You had Just Cause that spawned out of those games. Every GTA game since, every Red Dead game since GTA 3, all were because of the groundwork that GTA 3 laid. And before GTA 3, you only had like top-down Grand Theft Auto games. But so when It's Illusion crapped on the game and was like, this game is terrible, da-da-da-da-da, and only nostalgia people liked it, I was like, bro, just tell me you don't get it. Just say you don't get it, you know, but don't crap on it. It to me, it just didn't make sense. But I like the dude. I like his sense of humor. We have a very similar sense of humor, and if you watch my videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, I make a lot of similar vein jokes, I guess, because I'm forever a child. I'm 38 years old, but I still crack jokes like I'm 12. Like, dick and fart jokes are the funniest jokes in the world to me, so that's where I'm at in life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so It's Illusion. Yeah, he's funny, but yeah, I get it. We're more old school. He doesn't understand the PS2 days. Yeah, again, I think it's just that he's young, and I mean, being younger. Again, it's not like he's an idiot or anything like that. I don't think he's stupid. I think he just lacks the context to understand why GTA 3 was as great as it was. So, yeah, it looks like I've definitely watched this video. I'm going to put it in my watch later, though. But I'm about to have to hop off of here because I promised my daughter that I'd skateboard with her. I'm 27, but he doesn't just realize how good that game was on PS2. Yeah. Again, I mean, if you weren't there, it's hard to know. Because it just... Without being there and experiencing what gaming was like at the time, it's just unreal. And really, we weren't even that far into the PS2 era when they dropped GTA 3. So, I mean, we were barely removed from the PS1 era when GTA 3 dropped, which says even more about it because the PS2 era kind of picked things up a little bit. I mean, you had like Metal Gear Solid 2 and stuff like that, but I mean, nothing was really that crazy. So, you know, it was a great game. But anyways, man, I promised my daughter I'd get off of here at 4, and it's currently 4:05. I've been trying to skateboard. She's been wanting to skateboard for like weeks now, and I've been promising her, and I keep bailing because like rain and stuff. But today we got a beautiful day, so I got to go outside and skateboard with my kiddo. But I'll probably be back on streaming again tomorrow. If you turn on notifications, you'll probably get a notification whenever I get back on. So, yep. Hey, have a good one, man. I appreciate you hanging out, football, and I'll catch you later, bro. See ya.